you tired of your friend telling you about how many diamonds they got overnight? Are you sick and tired of logging into Pet Sim every single day and making sure you claim this free diamonds thing that only gives you 300 diamonds? Are you tired of sending in your epic army into the best area that you have unlocked only for them to just sit around and look like they're not doing any damage whatsoever? How about this? Are you guys tired of having your pets hit one item for like 25 minutes and still not breaking it? Or maybe you're that person that goes to the best area that you have unlocked, puts down a bunch of diamond flags only for you to absolutely get diddly squat. What I'm trying to say is, everybody, there are a ton of different types of builds in Pet Simulator 99. I mean, heck, maybe you're a person that wants to grind out diamonds. Maybe you're a person that wants to grind out loot and sell it in the trading plaza. Maybe you're a person that wants to hatch all the time, so you're constantly needing coins. Or maybe you don't even have good pets and you have to rely on tap power to do a majority of your damage. So no matter what type of Pet Sim 99 player you are, this video is for you. I promise. So if you guys have not already, can I get you to do me a favor? Drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button, because I post daily Pet Sim 99 content, and who doesn't like that? I mean, if I'm being honest, your grandma would probably be pretty upset if you didn't press that subscribe button. Trust me, I asked her. You know what's kind of a stupid thing to think about is how long would it actually take for these pets to break one breakable in this area? I'm curious. I mean, not that I would ever do it, but man, it would take a long time. I mean, 4.2 billion damage, and these guys are doing like what, 3? I'm just saying, you'd probably be here for about a week. No, but seriously, gamers, the stuff that I'm going to explain in this video is going to blow your mind. No, literally, your mind will explode with knowledge. So first up, everybody, we are going to talk about the person that loves to grind on diamonds. You know what? Because diamonds are forever. So let's go ahead and take a look at the best build for grinding diamonds in Pet Simulator 99. Now, the thing about grinding diamonds, everybody, is it's actually a little bit easier than a lot of people like to think once you understand the mechanics for it. So let's go ahead and jump over to the last level so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And you know what? I don't think we're going to be doing much damage if we stay with these pets right here. So let's go ahead and swap back to our normal build here. Go to this team right there. And there we go. So now let's go ahead and go over the enchantments that I like to use if I'm grinding out some diamonds. So let's go and open up this, make sure we don't have anything equipped. All right, perfect. So first, before we do it, I want to show you guys the type of diamonds we're going to get with 0 books equipped, so you guys can kind of see what that's all about. Yes, I do have some good pets, but this method pertains to everybody. It doesn't matter how many pets you got or whatever, because this method's going to remain the exact same. All right, so let's do that again, and let's count to 10, and let's see how many diamonds we get in about 10 seconds. We'll kind of go from there. So let's see here. All right, so we got about 500 gems in about 10 seconds. That's not too terrible. Obviously, everybody's gonna be a little bit different depending on the types of pets they have and that sort of thing. But let's go ahead and jump out of here again. And now let's go ahead and equip the build that I like that's gonna grind us out some diamonds. So a lot of you guys may think, well, duh, Red, the thing you're gonna use is you're just gonna put a bunch of diamonds books in there. But guys, that's not really the case. And this has been proven time and time again in previous videos that I've done. And what I mean by that, guys, is every time you equip a book, the next book that you equip is gonna do less and less percentages of the book before it. So right now, this book gives us 50% more diamonds from breakables. But if we equipped another diamond 7, it would only give us between 30 and about 30 to 32% of 50%. I know it sounds stupid. I know, I totally get it, but that's what it is. If you equipped a third book of diamond 7, that would be anywhere from 20 to 22%. And then a fourth book ends up being like 10 to like 15% of the best book you can get. And then fifth, and then obviously it gets crazy after that. But anyways, you guys get the idea. Don't equip the same exact book over and over again, because the percentage is just not the same. It's a heck of a lot smarter to do something like this. We're gonna go diamond 7. Our next book we'll do a diamond 6, because they're 2 separate books. So the percentages are gonna be a lot higher for this book than if I were just to do 2 of these bad boys. Next, one of my favorite books is a fortune book. So fortune is 100% different than a diamonds book. So your percentages are once again reset. So you can get 50 here, this one's gonna be 45, and this one's gonna be 40. So if you equipped a second fortune book, you're not gonna get the 40% diamond bonus, but you're gonna get it around about 30%. So 2 fortune books is a lot smarter to do than a couple of these, but I don't normally roll that way. This is the diamonds that I usually stay with. Next, we're gonna equip some criticals, because if you're not breaking the breakables, you're not getting diamonds in the first place. So we're gonna go and equip 2 of those, because that's a 40% chance to crit. And that's all we're gonna worry about as far as crits go. Now there's a couple ways you guys can customize this, because these 3 are the pay to win sections of the enchantment slots. So you guys can, 1, equip a chest breaker. I don't like chest breaker. They're very expensive, but you guys could put one of those here if you would like. A lot of people like chest mimic here as well. So for myself, I usually like to fill these slots up with either treasure hunter books or you guys can do something like equip a diamonds 5 and then equip a diamonds 4, and then of course what you guys want to do, and that's what everybody does, is equip a magnet book as well. So if you guys are trying to get maximum diamonds, this is going to be the best build that you guys can use. If you guys are also trying to get treasure as well, equip a couple treasure hunter books as you guys do this. So as you guys can see, equipping a bunch of diamonds books does a really good job at grinding out some diamonds in this area. Now, you guys can swap a lot of these enchantments out with things like strong pets, for example. You guys can equip a couple of those and put in a strong pets, and then, you know, maybe even a critical 6. So that way you're breaking stuff that much faster. So you swap out the diamond percentages for breaking things faster, which in turn is pretty much the exact same thing. So in my opinion, everybody, it doesn't really matter which version of this you guys want to do. I just recommend at least running 3 diamonds books and 2 critical books. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have to have a magnet at this point all the time, but these 2 books right here are completely up to you guys. If you guys want to run strong pets, or you want to run criticals, or you want to run more diamonds, it really all depends on the pets you guys have. And also, if you guys are going to sit in this area, do you guys have a bunch of good potions that you guys can pop during this? And are you guys eating fruits at the exact same time? So like I said, it really just kind of depends on the pets you guys have and the build that you guys want to do for your particular situation. I honestly just really like the fact that PetSim gave us a bunch of loadouts to do, because I was swapping books left and right, and it was getting to be really annoying. So let's pretend we want another build right here, and this is actually a very interesting build that a lot of people don't think about, and that's the tap power build. Now, tap power is one of those things that people just sleep on. They're like, oh, it's stupid, no one cares, because my pets are going to do all the damage and I don't need to do anything. But here's the thing, everybody, tap power is actually very useful, especially if you're a free-to-play player that doesn't have a lot of good pets. And here's what I'm talking about. So if I were just to stand right here and click, I can break breakables without ever having to send my pets out there in the first place. And a lot of people don't have a bunch of really good pets. They might just have one good pet, and that's all you need for tap power to do the damage for you. So let's pretend you're a player that doesn't have a lot of good pets. You got just one, and that's all you got because you're broke as a joke. But hey, listen, tap power can help you out tremendously. So check this out. As you're standing here, you guys can turn on an auto clicker if you want to, move your mouse around and just do this, and you guys can break breakables just as easily if you had a pet that was doing it. And keep in mind, I'm breaking all those breakables without a single book equipped. I mean, I can click what? 4 times, 5 times, and the breakable completely gets demolished. So let's go ahead and equip a tap power build. Now, I don't even have a tap power 7 in my inventory because I do have a lot of pets. But let's just pretend we don't here. So let's go ahead and find, so I got tap power 6. Let's go ahead and equip 2 of those because like I said, after 2, the percentages start to go down quite a bit. So we're doing roughly about probably 800% tap power damage with these 2 guys equipped. Now here's what's funny about criticals. It says it's a 20% chance that your pet inflicts a critical hit. However, the only reason your tap power works is because of pet damage. So if you guys equip 2 critical books like normal, you're still gonna have that 40% crit rate even though you're not using any pets because your tap power goes off of your pet damage. So you guys can still equip those, and look at this, we are rocking these things. Like this thing had look at that! That thing had 70 trillion life and we broke it like 4 hits. So you guys can honestly smash through your areas even if you don't have a lot of really good pets. Tap power can take care of those types of players. And to finish off this build, it's kind of up to you guys after these 4 books. You guys can do like the fireworks book that I'm pretty sure everybody has. If you guys are trying to get, you know, like treasure hunting and diamonds, you guys could add one of those each if you want. And then of course you guys get this large taps exotic, which I'm pretty sure you get for free from one of the achievements. I'm pretty sure. Let me see here real quick. I guess you don't. I could have sworn I got it from an achievement. Anyway, I got it somehow. I don't know how I got it, but I didn't pay for it, so it must have dropped somewhere. But anyway, you guys could definitely get large taps because it increases your tap radius. We'll go ahead and equip large taps. I mean, I guess we could do 2 of those. I don't know if it matters, but let's go ahead and equip 2 of those ones. Tap power, 2 criticals, and then let's go ahead and equip 2 lightning books. I know, another book that nobody uses, but it sends shock waves to different breakables and it breaks them faster. So check this out. So if we're just to do tap power, let's take a look at this. And hang on, that radius book, actually, that's not bad. Because look at this, we're breaking what, 3 chests per? Holy smokes. That's a lot better than I thought. Oh my God, look at that, boom, boom. Holy cow! You guys are obviously probably gonna wanna get a magnet book as well, because I can't grab those coins over there, but if you guys focused on just getting 1 pet only, turning on an auto clicker, and just moving in a circle, you guys could smash out these areas with tap power. I mean, look at this, I've already gained 5,000 diamonds. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna have the pets in here, we're gonna turn on auto farm, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's drop a magnet flag real quick. Then we're gonna head over here because as you guys know, a magnet flag collects even though you're not in the area. Then we'll go over to this area right here, and you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go ahead and chill in this area. That way we're breaking 2 areas at once. So if that's something that benefits you guys, tap power does a lot of work for people, even though some people don't think that it does. So now, gamers, let's go ahead and talk about the person that wants to sit up here and hatch this egg all day long, because guess what? That's what this game's all about, right? Hatching pets. And you would think it's pretty self-explanatory. Red, obviously we're just gonna get a bunch of luck books, go sit over here, press the auto hatch, and just do that all day. But actually, these percentages for lucky eggs do the same thing that we were talking about earlier with like diamonds and damage and treasure hunter and stuff. So if you guys are gonna hatch eggs and you guys wanna, you know, it all depends on what you guys are going for. Do you want rainbows? You want goldens? Are you going for those huge pets, obviously? Here's what you guys will want to do. So let's pretend you don't have any of those huge hunter books. Let's say you just got a bunch of luckies. So I would do probably 2 lucky 6s. I would probably do 2 lucky 7s. And then from here, you guys have a couple of options. I would equip a shiny book, maybe 2 shiny books. You guys do get this for free from the achievements. Let me see which one it is. Oh, it's this one right here. Hatch 2,000 shiny pets. You guys get this book for free. If you guys don't have a couple of them, you guys could definitely go buy some from the trading plaza, but I usually use 1, maybe 2 of them. And then you guys have 2 open slots you guys can do a couple of things with. 1, you guys can go ahead and put 2 lucky 5s there. Where's it at? There it is. You guys can put 2 lucky 5s here if you guys want. That kind of completes your build for hatching pets. But once again, you guys are eventually going to run out of money. So you have 2 options you guys could do here as well. First, you guys can go back to the last area like we were just at. You guys can go to your bag, equip a bunch of diamond flags. You guys can also right click and place maximum. And then you guys can have these pets hang out here for 2 hours, no problem. Then you guys will go back to spawn. So now for the next 2 hours, you guys can hatch this egg and not lose any coins whatsoever. You guys also have the option of doing this. You can go ahead and equip a fortune book or 2 fortune books if you guys want. That way you're getting diamonds and coins at the same time as you're hatching. You can also do something like this, take off one of the fortune books and go ahead and equip a treasure hunter book. That way you're getting diamonds, treasure hunting, and you're hatching eggs all at the same time while your pets are over there hanging out for the next couple of hours. And I just realized I don't have my huge hunter books on this account, so just give me a second here. Let me swap to my alt. My alt account here is grinding in the last area like he always does. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this real quick. So if you guys are gonna do this, let me show you guys this real quick. So this account's got all the huge hunter books. So I personally don't love running this setup right here. I've tested it numerous times and this percentage just gets lower and lower. So obviously the first huge hunter gives you 25% active huge chance, the next one's 25 and so on and so forth. But every huge hunter book you guys equip, just like we talked about before, the percentages go down drastically. So it's like 25 for this one. This one's like 17%. This one's like 11 to 12. And then it goes down to like 8 and then like 4. And then pretty much the last books are worthless to try. I've tried it with 8 huge hunters. I've tried it with 5. I figured out the sweet spot is right around 3 to 4. If you guys want to do 4, you guys totally can. But I like to do 3 huge hunters, a couple of shiny hunters, and then just fill it up with some luck enchantments. So a bunch of lucks and that sort of thing. Or once again, if you're grinding, put some grinding stuff on there as well. But this is if you guys have huge hunter books, go ahead and do this. But you guys get the idea. Everybody is pretty much going to have a build for hatching. I mean, it's built into the game. You guys have to hatch pets. I mean, some of you may not ever hatch. You guys just want to grind out items. That's always a good idea too. All right, so now let's go ahead and move on to my personal build, which is a hybrid build of treasure hunting and diamonds. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So let's head back to the last area real fast. All right, everybody. So here's my favorite build in Pet Sim 99. I use this most of the time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and open up this thing. We're going to go ahead and open up Loadout 5. And let's go ahead and delete all the stuff that's in here right now. This is a hybrid build that focuses on diamonds and treasure at the exact same time. I like to rock 2 critical books to get that 40%. These books are pretty much in every single one of my builds when it comes to damage. Then I like to get a diamond, and then I also like to get 1 fortune book right there. Then I like to follow it up with 2 treasure hunter books. Now, these last 2 slots are completely up to you, and it depends on what you guys have in your inventory. Some people like to rock chest breaker here. If you guys have a lucky block enchantment, it goes really well here, but my alt has it right now. Or you guys could do what I do, and that's do a 3rd treasure hunter book here. Yes, the percentages do go down a little bit, but I think items in this game are the most important thing because you can sell them in the trading plaza. So I rock this build right here, and then I also like to obviously get the old magnet, which is right there. And I hope they fix this at some point so we can upgrade this magnet to 4s and 5s and 6s, but I'm assuming they're going to do that in the next update because it's weird having all these epic books and then a level 3 magnet book. And then of course, before you start your grind, you want to make sure that you're good to go on potions. So right now I got treasure hunter going with a bunch of queued. I got damages going. I actually probably should add a little bit more to this. And then I got some diamond potions with some diamond potions 2 queued. So let's go ahead and look at that real fast. I got a diamond here. I pretty much use those instantly. And then just go ahead and use all these diamond potions right here because I'm going to use them anyways. All right, there we go. So my potions are good. Now you guys are going to definitely want to make sure you eat these fruits. So boom, then we'll go boom, and there we go. And there we go. So we are now fully maxed out and ready to go grind some diamonds on this. Watch how fast these diamonds go up with this particular team. The last thing you guys are going to want to do is plant some flags. My personal favorite is the fortune flag. I mean, they're pretty hard to get. I mean, most people are selling them way overpriced, but the fortune flag is just the best flag to get because it gives you 2.5 times diamonds. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. With this build, it doesn't just focus on one thing. I can get diamonds and loot at the exact same time. But once again, it depends on your guys' setup. If your team is not that powerful, you're gonna have to swap out some of the books to make sure that you guys are clearing out those breakables a lot faster. So instead of this third treasure hunter book, you guys may want to swap it for a strong pets or possibly another critical. It just all depends on the type of pets and enchantments that you guys have. Anyways, everybody, I hope this helped you guys out, and I hope you guys can go grind out some diamonds and get some loot a lot faster in Pet Sim 99. But drop a like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.